The pagan origins of Sunday worship. Throughout human history, sun worship has been almost universal.
Sis, you go to church on Sunday too, don't you? Sis, you go to church on Sunday? I can see it in your face.
You believe God hates black people?
You believe God hates black people? This God right here, this one, this man hates black people. Who is this?
Bring it up.
See, that's the problem. Mr. Nisha, who is that? That is not Jesus the Christ.
We got the keys to the kingdom. We got the keys to the
All praises. So we going over the color of Christ because we've been lied to ever since the Bible's been open to us. They've been lying to us the whole time. I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, and I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Y'all celebrate Christmas, right? Yeah. You give them gifts. Yeah, that's Christmas, right? Where do we get that from? We got it from him. The same man that your son just went and pointed to and said that's the Lord and Savior of his life. That's this white man. Then when you go back and do the history, so many lies come with this. That man was a homosexual. That man slept with his sister. So that's why when you go into the Christian church, they telling you that everybody can be saved. Come as you are. No, that's not that man right there. Give me him. See him? See the look on his face? Do he look like he playing games? This look like somebody that's gonna pull out a belt and get something straight, right? That's our Lord and Savior. All right, now I'm going to show you a couple of things. Get that in Jeremiah, because I'm just going to tear down a couple of basic things about Christianity, so you know. Y'all go to church? You don't go to church. You don't go anymore. Grandma, you go? Yeah. What day you go on? Come on. I already know the answer. I just want to make sure you're going to keep it 100 with me. Okay, that's what I thought. Watch this. Watch this. So you raised him keeping Christmas, right? Watch what the Bible says. No more, but that you raised them keeping Christmas. I know you did. We all did. Watch this. You believe in the Bible? Let's see what the Bible says.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Now, when we was coming up, our grandmothers told us that heathen was just bad people. According to the Bible, heathen are the other nations. All right? Watch this.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe.
So I'm going to ask you real quick, what holiday do we celebrate when we cut a tree out of the forest? Christmas. That's clear as day. That's not rocket science. You see what just happened? You see what just walked through here? That's an abomination. That come from him. I guarantee you if we ask them brothers, are they Christians, they're going to say, yeah. God said we can come as we are. Look, they got a flag hanging up in the middle of Silver Spring. This is quote unquote Pride Month. All of these things come from him. What color is Jesus? See? They know, they don't want to answer. They know what the truth is. Read this, don't lose this point, read.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
So when you bring that tree in the house, what do y'all spend the next week doing? Decorating. You do what? Read.
They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails.
What you got to put the tree in so it don't fall over? You put it in the tree stand, right? Look, the Bible is very, very descriptive. This is not any other holiday other than Christmas. Read.
And with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but they speak not. They must needs be born.
Now, you wonder what it's talking about. It's an ancient pagan holiday from the Babylonian customs. They thought that the tree was alive. So they did all these things. They worshipped it. They gave it presents. They tied it down so it didn't move. That's not our people. That was given to us in captivity. Like everything that was given to us in captivity. You said you go to church on Sunday. What did the Bible say? Yes, sir. What day the Bible say? We don't know. So right now we just been blindly following This man. Now, even though your pastor is up there black, he look like me and you, he's teaching this doctrine. So it don't matter what he look like. It don't matter what the congregation look like. The doctrine that's coming out is from this man here. Watch this.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
It says to remember the Sabbath day. Now, if you tell your son, remember to take that trash out, why are you telling him to remember? Because it's a chance he might what? Okay, it's a chance that the children of Israel going to forget the Sabbath day. Read.
And to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor.
How many days?
6 days shalt thou labor.
How many days in a week? Come on, work with me. 7 days, all right.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So you got 6 days to labor and do all your work.
But the seventh.
But the what?
But the seventh.
But the what?
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Sis, what's your name? Miss Tanisha. What's the first day of the week on your calendar? Sunday. You know that. So if first day is Sunday, what's the seventh day, Miss Tanisha? Saturday. We got a problem. We got a problem. Why are we going to church on Sunday? If the Bible that we say we believe in, that we following, says Saturday.
Make it plain.
Why is that?
Make it plain.
Watch this.
The Pagan Origins of Christian Holidays by Lisha J. Israel. The pagan origins of Sunday worship. Throughout human history, sun worship has been almost universal.
Sis, you go to church on Sunday too, don't you? Sis, you go to church on Sunday? I can see it in your face.
She believes God hates black people.
You believe God hates black people? This guy right here, this one.
Right.
This man hates black people. Who is this?
Bring it out.
I guess that's
See, that's the problem. Mr. Nisha, who is that? That is not Jesus the Christ. Hold up, sis. We're going to show you that one, you're going on the wrong day, and then we're going to double back and show you what Christ looked like. I got a problem with y'all. Hold on.
Sunday is the first day of the week. Many millions of self-professing Christians set aside Sunday as a day to reverence God. It is considered to be an analog of the seventh-day Sabbath. Some even refer to Sunday as the Christian Sabbath or the Lord's Day. However, the sanctification of Sunday can in no way be sustained with the Holy Bible. Rather, it can be traced back to the time of antiquity, during the men worship of the sun God.
So listen, it just told you that it can no way be substantiated by the Bible. It's associated with this man right here back in antiquity. So question, you said you believe that God hates black people. Sis, why would you say such a thing?
because of our place in the world.
Because of our place in the world. That's a great question you have. Why are we treated like this? Now, it's not just here in America. It's wherever you go. The so-called black, Spanish, and Native Americans are on the bottom of society. Go straight to Deuteronomy 28. Sis, who's the Bible written to? Yes, sir. Who's the Bible written to, sis? It is, but you said it as a question, not a statement. Watch this. Miss Tanisha, watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28.
Sis, the Bible is speaking to the children of Israel. Now, when you go to church, they told us that all men were created what?
Equal.
All men were created equal. See how everybody knows that? Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1.
Bring it out.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Just like Christ was a black man, Moses was a black man. Don't believe what you see on TV. Watch this.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
So it says, if we don't listen to the voice of the Lord our God, to do all his commandments, what's going to happen?
And his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
Sis, what's your name?
Melissa.
Miss Melissa. Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing?
That's a bad thing.
Now, when you look around at the state of our people, when you look around at the state of our people, do we look like we're blessed or cursed?
I think you look good.
You think we look good?
Bruh.
You just said, hold on, sis. You just said you think God hates us because of the way we've been treated. Then I asked you, does it look like we cursed or blessed? And you said you think we look good. Which one is it? Because when I look around my city, it looks like we are on the bottom of society everywhere we look.
That's right.
Brother, what about you? Do we look blessed or cursed as a people? As a people, we're cursed. Oh, well, the black don't crack. I'm not talking about physically. I see bums on the street. They not faring too well, but he might be a handsome brother. No, we talking about the condition of our people. Read. This is going to answer why, sis.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So it said, cursed we're going to be in the city, and cursed we're going to be in the fields. So what fields were we cursed in? Sugarcane field. We picked cotton, tobacco, rice plantations, rubber. All those different fields we were used as the slave labor. You understand that? So that's that curse. Now, how are we cursed in the city? You from here?
Yes, I'm from here.
D.C. has always been, remember when we were the murder capital of the world? You might be a little too young for that. But
Yeah, I didn't know it was that bad.
D.C. held the murder capital of the world at one point. You understand that? D.C. is cursed. Baltimore is cursed. L.A. is cursed. Anywhere you see our people gathered, you find us at the bottom of society. Why is that? Get 76. Because you said you think God hates us. The Bible actually says the total opposite. Watch this, sis. You got kids?
No.
No kids yet. That's your son? You love him dearly, right? If your son makes a mistake, how do you correct him? You talk to him? Maybe you talk to him the first time. What about the second and third time? You don't have to hit him. He listens. Now, what if it comes a day where he doesn't? He gonna get a timeout, or he gonna get his tail tapped? Okay, well, let's see. I'm gonna show you what the Most High is doing to us, because he talked to us at first.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Now, Miss Melissa, this is for you. You said that God hated us. Then you also said, again, that we look good. Watch this. The Bible is telling you how the Most High God feels about the so-called blacks, Spanish, and Native Americans.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
Miss Melissa,
Yes.
you put that pink dress on today, right? Yes. You had some other dresses in the house?
Yes.
So you made a what? You made a choice. So you had other options, right?
Yeah.
Read that again.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Now I asked you, all men were created, and you said equal. What did the Bible just say?
Repeat it, please.
Read it again. Watch this, bro.
Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
You never heard that before.
No.
You've always been told that all men were created equal. What did God just say about the children of Israel?
We're special, holy, and above all.
Above everybody else.
That's right.
This is the same Bible that you have at home. The same Bible that your pastor's not reading when you go to church on Sunday. You know why? Because that's a business. He has to make sure that all of his customers feel good. He doesn't want to exclude anybody. This book is excluding. This is only for the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
You understand that? So if God said that we're chosen and we're his special people above everybody else, again, why are we in these conditions? Go back to 15. Watch this.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and the statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now, I'm going to get straight to the point. Melissa, what's your name, bro? Gary. How did our people make it to America? We was what? We was shipped over here. Miss Melissa, you agree with that?
Yes.
So we came over here on ships. Now, what if I told you that the slave trade was documented in the Bible thousands of years before it happened? Would you believe that?
I think they probably wrote about something like that in there.
Well, let's see. Gary, you got that look on your face like, I don't know about that. Let's see. So you would agree that this book is thousands of years old, right? So I'm going to ask you this. How long ago did we come over here on slave ships? Roughly. 400 or 500 maybe?
I think it's like 400 years.
It's about 400 years, between 400 and 500 years. Now watch this.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So if I ask you Egypt, what comes to mind?
The pyramids and the
Okay, so automatically you start thinking about the landmass, right? Let's see what the Bible describes Egypt as. Pay attention.
Exodus 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of Egypt. Watch this.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of what?
Out of the house of bondage.
So what does the Bible describe Egypt as? The house of bondage. Now, Gary, you're a smart man. What is synonymous with bondage? Captivity. What's another word for captivity? Begins with an S. Like slavery. So when you hear when you hear Egypt in the Bible, it's talking about slavery. It's talking about our condition, which was captivity, which was bondage. So now we're going to go back and read it, and I want you to tell me what it's saying. Watch this.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So what's Egypt? Read it.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
The Bible just said it's going to bring us back into slavery, this time with ships. I just asked both of y'all how we got over here. So what does that prove? Is this a fairy tale book?
No.
No, this is a history book.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.